Good evening, everybody. It is July 3rd, 2024, Wednesday. It is 5:58 in the evening. Okay, so what I've got for you this evening is 1440 news. Okay, so this is in their need to know section. Beryl hits Jamaica. Hurricane Beryl is expected to make landfall in Jamaica today as a Category 3 storm before continuing west toward the Cayman Islands tomorrow. The now weakened system became the earliest ever Atlantic hurricane to intensify to Category 5 wind speeds late Monday, beating the next earliest by 2 weeks. Trackers indicate the storm will continue to weaken as it reaches areas around the Gulf of Mexico. Track the storm here, and there's a link that you can track it, and watch a satellite time-lapse here via X, and there's a link where you can watch it. Beryl, the second named storm of the season, reached the eastern Caribbean early Monday, battering Grenada and several other windward islands. See map, and there's a link that you can click on, and knocking out power across the region. Oh, somebody call Kevin. At least 7 people have reportedly died across the Caribbean and in northern Venezuela. The sign of Jonah. God's soldiers watchmen. Okay. The system intensified rapidly over the weekend amid warmer than average surface ocean temperatures. Levels typically seen later in the season. Learn why ocean temperatures impact hurricane strength here. And there's a link that you can click on. Happy birthday Eve, America. Congratulations, America. Tuesday marks the 248th commemoration of the day the Declaration of Independence was adopted by the Second Continental Congress. Through the centuries, the U.S. has grown from 13 colonies with about 2.5 million people to 50 states and 14 territories with a population of more than 330 million. The economy has swelled, and there's a link that you can click on, to over 27,000. Advances in public health have cut the child mortality rate, and there's a link you can click, from over 45% to under 1%, while our citizens live over 35 years longer on average. Scientific achievements in the U.S. have delivered everything from the light bulb. There's a link that you can click on. Modern flight and the internet to air conditioning, movies, and the polio vaccine. More than 2.7 million miles of power lines electrify the country across over 4 million miles of paved roads, with over 90% of households accessing broadband internet. The U.S. has also been responsible for more than 800 human visits to space. There's a link that you can click on. The most of any country. While there will always be challenges to face and improvements to make, we've come a long way since the beginning. So grab a hot dog and your drink of choice. Here's to the next 248 years. P.S. Enjoy the history behind the American barbecue. And there's a link that you can click on. Okay. In the know, sports, entertainment, and culture. U.S. men's national soccer team fails to advance out of group stage at Copa America after 1-0 loss to Uruguay. And there's a link you can click for more. UEFA European Championship quarterfinals set. See latest brackets. There's a link you can click for more. Beetlejuice sequel to premiere at 81st Venice Film Festival, August 28th. Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder will return, with Jenna Ortega joining the cast for the long-awaited sequel. And there's a Link you can click for more. Marketa Vondrousova becomes first woman Wimbledon defending champ to lose in the first round since 1994. Link you can click for more. 16 former college basketball players sue NCAA over use of their likeness for March Madness promos, and there's a link you can click for more. Science and technology. Moderna wins $176 million contract to develop an mRNA vaccine for humans to protect against the bird flu. And there's a link you can click for more. How mRNA vaccines work. And there's a link you can click for more. Current bird flu outbreak status. And there's a link you can click for more. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that while I'm here. And hopefully it will take me somewhere. It's not doing anything right now. Okay, the how mRNA works is okay. Okay. Current bird flu outbreak. H5N1 bird flu current situation. What to know. H5N1 bird flu is widespread in wild birds worldwide and is causing outbreaks in poultry and U.S. dairy cows, with 4 recent human cases in U.S. dairy workers. While the current public health risk is low, CDC is watching the situation carefully and working with states to monitor people with animal exposures. CDC is using its flu surveillance systems to monitor for H5N1 activity in people. Current situation. H5N1 monitoring in people. CDC influenza flu surveillance systems show no indicators of unusual influenza activity in people, including avian influenza A, H5N1. Monitoring current situation. Humans. Total reported human cases in the United States, 5 since 2022. 4 following exposure to dairy cows, reported between 4/1/2024 and 7/3/2024. Full report, and there's a link you can click on. 1 following exposure to poultry, reported on 4/28/2022. Full report, and there's a link you can click on. States with reported cases, 3. Then there's a link that you can learn more. Wild birds detected, 9,523 as of June 26, 2024. There's a full report link you can click on. Poultry affected, 97,263,546 as of July 1st, 2024. And there's a full report link you can click on. Dairy herds affected, 138 as of July 3rd, 2024. Full report, and there's a link you can click on. Jurisdictions with bird flu in wild birds, 50. States with outbreaks in poultry, 48. States with outbreaks in dairy cows, 12. H5N1 detections in USA, dairy cattle, ongoing multi-state outbreak. There's a link you can click on. Wild birds, widespread, link you can click on. Poultry flocks, sporadic outbreaks, link you can click on. Mammals, sporadic infections, link you can click on. People, 4 cases in the U.S. Person-to-person spread, none. Current public health risk, low. There's a link you can click on for the 4 cases in the U.S. for people. Okay. Then there's a note. This webpage will be updated daily, Monday through Friday after 4 p.m. to reflect any new data. Cumulative data on wild birds have been collected since January 20th, 2022. Cumulative data on poultry have been collected since February 8th, 2022. Cumulative data on humans in the U.S. have been collected since April 28th, 2022. Cumulative data on dairy cattle have been collected since March 25th, 2024. What CDC is doing. CDC a H5N1 bird flu response update June 28th, 2024. CDC provides an update on its H5N1 response activities June 28th, 2024. CDC a F5N1 bird flu response update June 21st, 2024. CDC provides an update on its response activities related to the multi-state outbreak of avian influenza A H5N1 virus or H1 or H5. Yeah, I was going all the way back to the H1N1. H5N1 bird flu in dairy cows and other animals in the United States. June 21st, 2024. CDC A H5N1 bird flu response update June 14th, 2024. CDC provides an update on its response activities related to the multi-state outbreak of avian influenza A F5N1 virus or A H5N1 bird flu virus in dairy cows and other animals in the United States. June 14th, 2024. Study shows ferrets became sick with A H5N1 virus after eye exposure. A new CDC study reports what happened when the eyes of ferrets were experimentally exposed to an avian influenza A H5N1 bird flu virus isolated from a human case that occurred in 2023 in Chile, June 14th, 2024. CDC A H5N1 bird flu response update June 7th, 2024. CDC continues to respond to the public health challenge posed by a multi-state outbreak of avian influenza A H5N1 virus or A H5N1 virus in dairy cows and other animals in the United States, June 7th, 2024. Protective actions for people. Protective actions around wild birds. Avoid direct contact with wild birds and observe them only from a distance if possible. Learn more. Link. What to do if you find a dead bird. Avoid contact with wild or domestic birds that appear ill or have died and call to report sick or dead birds. Learn more. Link. Protective actions around other animals with H5N1 bird flu. Avoid unprotected exposure to infected live or dead animals or surfaces contaminated by them. Learn more. Protective actions if you work with potentially infected dairy cattle. Avoid unprotected direct physical contact or close exposure with cattle and materials potentially infected or confirmed to be infected with HPAI, A H5N1 virus. Learn more. Link. Consuming milk. People should not eat or drink raw milk or products made with raw milk. Choosing pasteurized milk is the best way to keep you and your family safe. Learn more. Link. Preparing food. It is safe to eat properly handling and cooked poultry in the United States. There are recommendations around products from other animals with H5N1 virus infections, including cattle and milk. Learn more. Link. Traveling to other countries. CDC does not currently recommend any travel restrictions related to bird flu to countries affected by bird flu in birds, other animals, or people. Learn more. Link. If you have contact with infected birds or other animals and become sick, Learn what to do if you have contact with infected birds or other animals and become sick. Link. Clinicians can visit CDC's avian influenza bird flu information for health professionals for the latest guidance. Public health professionals, or learn more, link. Public health professionals and laboratorians can visit CDC's avian influenza bird flu information for public health partners for the latest guidance. Learn more, link. Get a seasonal flu vaccine. Seasonal flu vaccine will not prevent infection with bird flu viruses, but can reduce the risk of getting sick with human influenza viruses and thus the risk for seasonal and bird flu co-infection. Learn more, link. Okay, so that is all for this article. If you like this content, like this video, comment below if you feel free to do so. Share, all that good stuff. Now, don't forget to go out there and rainbow it. Fill the world with love, peace, joy, kindness, and all the fruits of the Spirit. Thank you, and everybody have a good day.